Hey guys, today I'm going to show you some movement and exercises you can try at home with very little equipment. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how to incorporate our learners' strengths. And our learners with autism have lots of strengths. Some of them are often being a visual learner and taking pride and enjoyment in that sense of completion. So how can I incorporate the idea of being finished and making it very clear for my exercises so that our learners are more motivated to complete them? Here I am on the staircase because I want to show you some different ideas for ways to motivate your learner to get moving. Here's some materials I found around my house that I'm going to use to make some task systems to motivate my learner to move up and down the stairs. Here's a paper towel roll, and I found some balls that fit perfectly into it. So I would stand at the top of the stairs, and as my learner got up to the top, I'd give them one of the balls, and then at the bottom of the stairs, they would put the ball into the paper towel roll. We could also reward them with a ball on either end if you had more than one adult to wait on either side. Here's a simple countdown chart I made with some construction paper, a pair of scissors, a marker, and some painter's tape. So I would have one at the top of the stairs and one at the bottom. When I'm first teaching this task, the two charts would be closer together, and then slowly I would move them farther apart. They could also be used on either side of your yard or hallway, wherever you're trying to make the learner go. So when they get to the top of the stairs, they would close one of the flaps. When they get to the bottom of the stairs, they would close a flap. Top of the stairs, close a flap. Bottom of the stairs, close a flap until they were all finished. Here I just have a water bottle and some pom-poms. And I've selected this water bottle because the size of the hole is small enough that our learner wouldn't easily be able to get the balls out once they were put in. Okay, so at the top of the steps or at the end of the hall, they would get a pom-pom. And then on the other end, they'd be putting it into the container. If your learner's already mastered some kind of put-in activity, like a puzzle or this ball drop-in, then that's what you might as well use to motivate them to go up and down the stairs or from one side of the hall to the next. So give them one piece each time they get to the end and have the finished item at the other end of the hallway or staircase. Here I just have a notebook, and I could leave one copy on the top of the stairs and one at the bottom of the stairs, or one at one end of the hallway and one at the other. And as our learner goes from one end to the next, they could either use a clip and move it down as they finish, or they could just be given a marker or pen or crayon and be scratching things off as they finish them. That was just a few ideas I wanted to show you on potential ways to motivate your learner to get moving. We could all say 10 more minutes or 4 more laps, but sometimes that's not motivating enough for our learners. So think about what already motivates them, and if you have something like that, then use that. But if you don't, try one of these ideas. My first option for this exercise is using an exercise ball and a simple puzzle. We're gonna get on the ball and then do the puzzle while we're standing in this position. You're going to prompt your learner to use alternative arms, okay? To make it easier, put it closer to their chest. To make it more challenging, back up. Prompt your learner to lift their feet while they're trying this activity. If you don't have an exercise ball or the exercise ball isn't the right size for your learner, you can use a chair or stool doing the same thing. So the closer the chair is to our feet, the more challenging the activity is going to be. Okay? Remember to alternate your arms. To challenge your learner more, you can use no equipment and just do a plank on the ground. Remember to alternate those arms. Having the puzzle to complete gives our learner a reason to stay in that position. Otherwise, they may not be as motivated to stay in the plank position. That was just a few ideas that you can try to incorporate some sense of completion into movement tasks. Everybody, when they work out, wants to know, when is this going to be over? And for a lot of people, knowing 3 more laps, 2 more minutes is plenty. But for some of our learners, they need to have more of a visual so that they can identify when this task is going to be over. They also need something that's going to give them a sense of completion, motivation, and something that shows that they kind of have a job to do while they're doing this. We're not just walking back and forth aimlessly. We have something to do and a reason to do it. And that is what motivates our learners. Have fun.